Netizens likely deemed this function useless and superfluous, resulting in its cancellation. Hello brothers, today we're looking at the brand new Lynk & Co. 07EM-P model. This one is a top level. This is its key. Well, let's take a quick look at the exterior and interior of the car. Overall, the exterior still maintains the original design style, but some minor adjustments have been made to the details. The light group still features a split-type headlight design. Above are small H-shaped daytime running lights, and below both the high and low beam headlights are LEDs. The black trim on both sides of the front bumper's air ducts has been noticeably and intentionally enlarged, and the shape of the central air intake slit has also been slightly and carefully adjusted to improve its overall design and functionality. Additionally, the front bumper has 6 radar points. This car is equipped with front and reverse parking radar. On the roof, you can see an added laser LiDAR chip, using source chips with computational power reaching. In terms of color, it has newly added Aurora Silver and a variant called Li Guangzi. Everyone can discuss in the comment section which color looks better. The overall vehicle dimensions are length 4835 mm, width 1900 mm, height 1480 mm, wheelbase 2843 mm, positioning it as a midsize. From the side, it can be seen that the upper and lower body use a dual-tone color scheme to create a floating roof effect. The side mirrors have added auxiliary driving fog lamps. The rear windows use a privacy glass design, which has the advantage of protecting the privacy of the rear windows well. The suspension adopts a front McPherson and rear multi-link suspension structure. Additionally, the new model includes adjustable suspension stiffness, allowing us to tune the suspension hardness based on our driving needs and various road conditions. The chassis uses a 5-blessing style aluminum alloy frame, which is a sporty cyclone design, and the tires are Goodyear with a size of 245/40 R19. This is its rear end with a 19-inch size. The taillights feature a continuous design with added small blue lights on both sides for Fuju Jiashi. The trunk has a black ducktail spoiler, giving it a sporty look. Below, the diffuser has been redesigned into a 2-piece style. A sleek trim strip carefully matching the car paint color is added in the middle, giving the overall appearance a strong sense of layering. The rear bumper is equipped with 6 radar points and includes backup sensors with a parking assist function, which is very helpful for novice drivers. The trunk still features electric opening. There's a button at the back. When pressed, the rear seats remain up, allowing everyone to see the overall space performance. It's quite deep. On the left side, there's a 12V power outlet, and below the panel are some of its personal tools. The rear seats also support a 4:6 fold ratio. When folded, the effect is such that reclining the seats is uncomfortable and difficult to slide in. However, temporarily placing a longer item like snowboards is no problem. Behind the driver's seat is the charging port, which includes both fast and slow charging options. And it also supports a 6,000 W-watt external discharge function. On the passenger side rear, here is its fuel inlet labeled for 92-octane gasoline. In terms of power, it uses a 1.5T engine paired with a 3-speed DHT specialized hybrid transmission, plus a front-mounted single motor. The total system power is 300 kilowatts, and the total system torque is 615 Nm, and this part is the addition of a glass nozzle. This time it uses CATL's lithium iron phosphate batteries with a capacity of 18.4 kilovolts, officially declared to achieve a range of 126 kilometers under CLTC conditions. The door handles are still electronic retractable door handles. When you open the car, all 4 doors use a frameless door design. This time, the front windows use double-layer laminated sound insulating glass. The rear view mirrors are still frameless and feature a rear vehicle arrival alert function. Now let's go inside and see what's inside. Guys, take a look at the interior design. In terms of overall style, there hasn't been much change. The one I'm photographing is in a dark color. This time, they've added a shadow red color. I think this color still looks quite sporty. The size of the central control screen hasn't changed. It's still a 15.4-inch floating screen. However, this time they've removed the left-right swaying function. Perhaps because users complained that this feature was not very useful and somewhat redundant, it was removed. This upgrade is now to Flamey Auto 2.0. Overall, the user interface now appears more streamlined and organized, and a new small pop-up design has been thoughtfully added below to facilitate the operation of several key functions. Additionally, the music feature can be hidden on the left side of the screen, making it easy to access when needed. Inside, it is equipped with various apps and an app store. We can download some small programs we need, and this time a new AI feature has been added. For example, when driving is boring, we can have conversations with it. Moreover, there are many ways to connect the phone, such as Apple's CarPlay, Huawei's HiCar, Baidu's CarLife, and Flammelink are all compatible. To complement the new system, the car's chipset now uses the 8295 chip. The overall experience is very smooth. The vehicle's instrument panel is equipped with a 10.2-inch fully digital display that efficiently shows all pertinent vehicle information, and positioned directly above it is a HUD heads-up display line. Of course, if you're not accustomed to it, you can turn it off in the central control screen. In terms of craftsmanship, it uses a leather-wrapped material. Moreover, it can be manually adjusted in 4 directions: up, down, forward, and backward. It has a T-shaped lever with some function buttons set on both sides. They are physical buttons, and the gear lever adopts a rotary design. A new fatigue monitoring system has been added to the A-pillar. Then the upper half of the entire door panel here is soft, while the lower half is entirely wrapped in leather. The speaker cover in the middle is made of metal material. Moreover, the top is treated to be very smooth without handles. The audio system uses Harman Kardon speakers, with a total of 23 speakers throughout the vehicle. There are two ways to open the door. One is electronically opened. Pressing a button can unfold the door. In case of an emergency, there is also a mechanical clasp inside that can be used to open the door. The instrument panel on the driver's side uses hard plastic materials, while the passenger side uses soft materials, and a ring of colorful LED strips is integrated in the middle. You can adjust the color in the central control screen, which also enhances the overall interior ambiance. Below the central console, there are two places to put phones. On the left side, it supports wireless charging for phones. There are two backrests inside the middle divider. When not in use, they can be closed to prevent dust accumulation. The central armrest box can hold about 4 items. Although similar in appearance, inside the device there are two ports, one USB and one Type-C. Below the central control guide, there is a hollowed out section allowing you to place some of our personal items there. The seats use this leather wrap material with perforated treatment visible on the surface. The side wings, including both sides of the cushions, are made of this suede material. This increases the sense of enveloping and friction, giving a more supportive feel. Additionally, the two front seats are equipped with ventilation, heating, and massage functions. The two front sun visors each have makeup mirror boxes with supplementary lights. The mirrors are quite large, and there's a handle here for the passenger seat. This time the roof adopts a panoramic design without sunshades. It is said that the quality of this glass is quite good. In terms of safety features, this car comes standard with 6 airbags across all models. It includes active braking, lane departure and keeping assistance, front and rear radar, 360-degree view and L2 driver assistance, active safety features. So now I adjust the front seats to a normal driving posture. As we all know, I'm 1.72 meters tall, so let's move to the second row. Let's take some time to examine how the space is utilized in this setting. There's about 2.5 meters of distance, and here is a small pocket. The entire rear floor has a very slight bump in the middle. The bump is almost negligible. The rear seats have individual air vents, and below there are two Type-C charging ports in the rear. The backrest is designed with 3 headrests. In the middle, there's a center armrest with 2 back supports. The rear side cushions have a protruding part, which provides good support for the legs. After adjusting, the middle here just touches my knees. Currently, the brand new Lynk & Co. 07EM-P upgrade is similar to the new Lynk & Co. 08, primarily featuring radar systems and its intelligent driving assistance solutions. Additionally, it includes an intelligent cockpit inside the vehicle, encompassing both software and hardware aspects. If you want to see more, please like and follow. See you next time.